Okay, we're gonna go to game 3. We lost against Bug. We lost really hard. I think the Bug decks are definitely the best of the Delver decks in terms of if you're planning on playing against a bunch of Delver decks, you definitely want to play Bug because Fatal Push is better than Lightning Bolt in those decks. I think just in general, like being able to play those other cards, but you know the Lightning Bolt version of the decks of the Delver decks, you know, more reach. It's a little better against I don't know stuff. I really don't know. Bug seems really good, but this seems like a really bad hand. Let's mulligan. Let's. Wow, we literally have our like biggest costing cards right here. So I think we have to mulligan this too. If the Stifle or if any of these cards was a cantrip, I'd probably keep this hand. Would it be crazy to keep this hand no matter what? Just like Stifle their first fetch land, daze their next play. Let me see, what's the worst things we could draw here? We could draw red cards, that's what we could draw. They kept, and they were kind of slow to keep. I want to mulligan this hand, but I think that I have a better chance of winning if I don't. So let's keep and scry. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I think we don't want to draw another threat. See what my opponent does. Turn 1, fetch land. No, I don't nearly stifle as many fetch lands as I should be. I found that Stifle really like will play around it pretty well. Okay, well, we drew land. One more land, and we actually can start playing Magic. Whose basic swamp implies like ad nauseum or something like that? Probably Storm. We're definitely just stifling that. Nice. We're not gonna fetch here so that we can draw land. Nope. It's almost like a land though. Hopefully that was an important land for my opponent. Okay, you got that one. Okay, so this is definitely not Storm. Some kind of Bug variant. Oh, he didn't even get Island with Mystery Force. I wonder what that implies about his hand. Let's get another Volcanic. It's kind of, you know, something about, maybe it's because I copy decklist, but like something strange to me about like there being 3 Volcanics and only 2 Underground, because I feel like Underground is like the more important of the card. Like I can see there's more red cards, I think, but like I think having the black for deck, like I kind of want to play 7 lands. I want to play like 3 Volcanic, 3 Underground, 1 Trop, but you know you also want to add more lands to this deck. I don't know. I think that in general, like I want more black sources, but I fetch more red because there's more red in my deck. I don't want to like have both Underground Seas out here and then they just like you know wasteland them both right now and then I just can't do anything. Food Chain. Probably dazing that one. Let's. If there's a combo deck and it's named after a card, I think you just daze that card whenever you can. Wow, that was a great draw. Now, the clock does change if I play Gurmag Angler here, so I think I'm playing Gurmag Angler here. So it would be 6 damage next turn versus 8 damage, and 2 8s kill him. It would take 3 6s to kill him. We're doing that. Let's see what he does next. I actually don't really know much about Food Chain. Let's look it up real quick. Look it up together. So, MTG Goldfish. Food Chain. That's 2 words. Food Chain. Spiked in price recently. It is a bug deck. Here's kind of what's happening. Brainstorm is fine. Close this. Close this. Walking Ballista, Deathrite Shaman, Baleful Strix. Yeah, so the Walking Ballista is the way they kill us now. Misdirection, Force of Will, Manipulate Fate. In the game, then draw a card. Sure. So that gets the Missile Griffins in the exile zone. Sure. This seems like a good card. Daze in that. Because we got all the dazes, homie. Oh man, they force pitching Miss Griffin. That's real bad for us. Leauge. Okay, that's less bad for us. They only have 2 cards left in hand. I wonder how many they need to go off. I feel like they need a number, right? So I definitely don't think we play True Name here. True Name doesn't really do anything, right? We want to play a Ponder. We're leaving up a red and a black. Stifle. Force of Will. I think Force of Will is the card we're looking for here. We're going to Stifle, Lightning Bolt, Force of Will. No. Play this land. Attack them for bunchies. I think we're pretty locked up here. I mean, I can't really imagine losing, but as I say that, we'll find a way. I need to look at his deck. I mean, 3 cards, exile and shuffle your library. Where is this deck? Eternal Scourge? Baleful Strix? I think this doesn't actually do anything, right? So that's fine. I mean, I could. Someone needs to tell me if this is the wrong play here, but I think like this doesn't actually do the things that he wants to do. So yeah, so now he's gonna try to cast this, right? Yeah, now we're gonna Force Will this. And that should be it. Yep. Okay. You know, I didn't actually look at how many cards he had in his hand at that point. I'm wondering, there was because the card that thing drew a card. Maybe I Force a Will there because then he won't have a blue card to pitch. Like I know that if he has blue card Force a Will. I don't know. Okay, let's see. If he's, I doubt he actually has a sideboarding plan for this deck. So, Food Chain, Elves, Reanimator, Burn, Sneak and Show, Bug, Storm, Miracles. Okay, so Food Chain. Let's look at the deck again. It's not a graveyard deck, right? Because it gets into exile. Food Chain. Yeah, exile. So it doesn't seem like Surgical Extraction is good. If we Surgical Extraction and we take like one of his Walking Ballistas, that could be really insane, right? Because then he like loses the way to like win the combo win. And this is a combo deck, right? So maybe Surgical Extraction is good. I think Forked Bolt is good because they play Baleful Strix and Cabal Therapy. So like Surgical, Cabal Therapy, Forked Bolt. Do I want Pyroblast? They play a lot of blue cards, but well, I might be over sideboarding here, right? Probably not Flusterstorm. Mirror Orb, no. Okay, so let's see. Let's take out True Name. Seems a little slow. Take out a. Oh, Dazes were so good. Lightning Bolt seemed kind of meh. Bring in Fork Bolt and take a Lightning Bolt. That seems weird to me too. I really have no idea. Stifle against the bug decks. Take out a Wasteland. I have no idea. Let's take out the Stifles. It's probably gonna win on a different level. I mean, this guy makes a bunch of mana. Let's take out a Daze on the play. Dismember. Yeah, I don't need Dismember. I want a Lightning Bolt over Dismember. Because December's really against, I think, the Eldrazi deck and the other Gurmag Anglers. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I have really no idea. I have no idea. Unfortunately, I'm not knowledgeable enough against the opponent. I think this hand's gonna be fun. We have like a turn 2 True Nemesis. That can be a pretty quick clock. Days to disrupt them. Get access to see what's going on in their hand. Maybe I should have counted the number of fetches they had in their deck before I take out the Stifles. Only 7? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Again, Food Chain seems a little clunky, right? Like, you have to play a 3-drop and then like a 4-drop in order to get off. I really want to draw a land there. Let's get Taxing Probe. Figure out what this guy's doing. Okay, so he's going to Abrupt Decay my Deathrite Shaman, and then he has a Diabolic Edict for my True Name, and there's like no way he messes up the order, right? Missing a land, pondered, doesn't shuffle his letters. He probably lands on top. Okay. I think. Oh, he can't play Abrupt Decay next turn. Oh man, that's so great. Okay. So he can't play Abrupt Decay next turn, which means that he might go for Diabolic Edict here, which means that we can just daze that. And then he Force Wills my daze. Maybe I don't want to daze it. We have definitely think I want to daze it. Definitely think I want to daze it. Then he Force Wills my daze, pitching a Leauge I can't really beat in a million years. And then he has Food Chain. Let me look. His hand at the end, so Diabolic Edict's out. Misty Rainforest is out. He'll Force Will pitching Leauge. I think I want the daze is like I don't want to daze because I want to be able to cast True Name coming up, and I know that he has a way to counter my. I'm just gonna be so far away from casting True Name if we daze now. So I think then if we I think we're gonna be so far away from casting True Name. This might be crazy. I don't know. Like, I kind of want him to pitch the Leauge to the Force of Will, but just play a Volcanic. Okay, so now we have a lot of tools here. So he plays Leauge. We can just cast it. We just cast it normal days, or no, we would probably want to. Oh, what do I want to do here? I would probably just Lightning Bolt the Leauge. Then he draws a card, but I think that's overall the best for me in terms of being able to play True Nemesis next turn. I have a daze up for it. Hard game. So many decisions, man. It's turn 3, right? And I made so many decisions already. Just this being 3 mana, man. This should be a 2 mana card. Be way better for me. So here, if I daze, then he Force of Wills. Then he just has Leauge. So I think this resolves. Then I bolt it. Draws a card. He then Force of Wills, and then I Spell Pierce. Pitching Manipulate Fate. Spell Pierce. And that leaves me pretty bad to Food Chain if he draws. I mean, I don't know. Does he have another land? Spell Pierce is obviously better. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be tapping out for True Name anyway, so I want to have the days in my hand. Let's see. get a volcanic. I definitely have much more red cards in this game with all the pyroblast and stuff. Choose you. And he has the anti-daze tech. Yep. You did it. You did it. I think I just want to get out all these cards. Let's get the drop. Cast this. There's 2 cards in hand. What do we know? We know about Abrupt Decay, which he can cast on this turn. Maybe casting Death Ray Shaman was bad, but that's what he does with his turn. I'm actually probably not that upset. 3, 4. Right, we just gotta hope to survive 2 turns, right? 2 turns. Yep. Yeah. I'll ponder first. Probably want to ponder with the Trop. I can't really imagine using the green this turn. I think I do want to play the other Gurma Gangler here, because I don't think they play board wipes. And they could play like Misshal Griffin, right, which just taps my creature, and then they wouldn't technically be dead. Nice, nice. Okay, I think we got a little lucky there, but I think we also played pretty well, so we'll go to game number 4. See you soon.